But then do straight Jason. Let's hear how that sounds.
Hey, girl, I like them jeans. Let me get up in them.
Yeah, I would feel fairly confident that you were not, in fact, hitting on a woman if you were to deliver the message in that way.
Right.
The Fred Show is on.
It's Friday, May 1st. Fred Show's on. Good morning, Kaelin.
Good morning.
Jason, who you just heard, is in Austin for the iHeartRadio Country Hoedown Shindig, Ding-a-ling. What's it called? It's the thing with the country music people. It's the country music festival thing. That's where he is.
Yes, he is.
He needed to go see Kane Brown, I guess, because that was more important. And that's fine. I understand. I mean,
right. Kane
Parker
Brown?
McCollum was there.
Parker McCollum, I can understand why that would be more important than this.
I almost asked, could I go with you? Because Parker McCollum.
He is our king of country.
Yeah.
Where did we meet him? Where did I meet him? I've met him. I don't know how I've met him, but I've met him somehow.
have?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
My favorite thing is he lives there, and he just drives his truck to the festival, parks, and gets out. Like, how amazing is that?
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the country festival.
Oh, yeah. He's a very good-looking country singer.
I know.
Very good-looking guy.
He's married, and it's a road.
And he has. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I remember he has a boot sponsorship with Fancy Boots.
Does he?
And I was in the Fancy Boot store because I thought I wanted to get fancy boots because I went through a country and western phase.
It's not called Fancy Boots. You're
No,
just
it's called
saying
Lucchese.
Oh.
They're very fancy.
Yes.
They're very fancy boots. And I'm in the store and I'm like looking at these things and I don't even know if they make them large enough for the skis that are my
Right.
feet because I'm 6'5". That's a humble brag,
Those would
by the
be
way.
expensive. Yeah, you got big feet too, yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, my mom used to say growing up, because between, I guess it was like 7th and 8th grade, I grew like a foot. And in high school, I had size 14, now I'm 15. But my mom used to say that she felt she got a better deal on shoes because they're the same price, but she got more material.
Oh.
Because you know what I mean? So she's like, I'll buy your shoes because I'm getting more than everybody else, like more leather or something.
That's a hysterical
Because the
take.
size 4 and the size 15 are the same price. But anyway, I'm in this store. And they're like, Parker McCollum is one of our, endorsers or whatever, one of our spokespeople. And they said that over there in the corner. And I guess he's like a gun hunter guy. And they had made like Lucchese gun cases for the man, like wrapped in leather and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. All right. I mean, I guess that would be something that you would need to go with your boots. They got to match your boots if you're a country and western singer. Yes. You got to have a gun case that matches the boots, don't you?
Absolutely. And your belt buckle.
Are you looking him
the
up?
belt buckle.
Yeah.
You looked him up?
Oh, yeah, he fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good-looking
so
guy.
tall.
No doubt about it. Anyway, that's why Jason's not here. Good morning, Paulina.
Good morning.
We found your car. Hi, KeKe.
Good morning.
Bella Hamid's here on the phone of the text, 855-591-1035. You can call and text the same number. I got Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter, new music. We'll play that in a second. Biggest stories of the day, our blogs, audio journals, and the entertainment report this hour. What are you working on, Kay?
We got to talk about Celeste Rivas' parents being investigated. Also, iHeartRadio and TikTok did something absolutely insane last night. A little album listening party, and I want to talk about it.
Waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? We'll do that. Money with KeKe filling in for Showbiz Shelley in the showdown. $100 if you can beat Showbiz KeKe in 5 questions. The Friday Throwback Dance Party's coming up. Also, we're giving away that trip to see BTS in Northern California. The final keyword, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And then you'll have a minute to put the sentence together because it was 10 total keywords. If you're missing any, they're on the iHeart app. Search for The Fred Show on Demand. And then around 7:55 Central, 8:55 Eastern, we'll ask you to call with the sentence. Did I get all that right? Because Jason's not here to tell me that I did a good job.
You did a great job.
Because I need to look at him for validation that I'm executing the radio, stuff correctly.
He's like a security blanket.
He really is, because I tend to just sort of make things up as I go because that's what I do, and then he has to fix it, and I can see the approval in his face when I get it right, or when he's like, no, that's not what we're doing, kind of thing. I love to talk about conspiracy theories, not really, but some of them are really funny, and I just wanted to give you guys some dating advice this morning because they did some research on this, and if you're looking to date someone new, it turns out that you should keep your conspiracy theories to yourself. On early stage dating, it turns out that you shouldn't tell somebody about the wild things that you believe on the first date, which might be why I'm single, because I like to just lay it out there.
You
know?
do?
Well, I don't tell people conspiracy theories. When I go on dates with people, I just tell them all the reasons that I probably suck. And for some reason, I don't get a lot of second dates. Sometimes I do. But I like to just tell you up front, like a little bit emotionally avoidant, kind of a loner. I'm loyal and monogamous, but I need weeks on end by myself.
You
in
sound
complete
like a
and total
pet.
isolation.
This sounds like a pet bio.
I'm a cat. I'm a
Your
cat.
adoption.
You're adopting a cat,
Yeah.
basically. And I'm like, but it's going to be great. You're going to love it. And you should totally invest in me. And for some reason, that scares people away. I don't know. It's weird. But people who mention conspiracy beliefs in their dating profiles were seen as less trustworthy, less likable, and less attractive as a partner. When users were swiping like on Tinder or whatever, they were much more likely to swipe left on those profiles, meaning that they were not interested in dating them. Do you have a conspiracy theory? And this doesn't have to be like woo-woo wacky stuff, but like, is there something that you absolutely stand by in your life? And the people who you date must know. They must know that you believe in this. 855-591-1035. We got to one yesterday, which is that Tupac is still alive.
And he is, yes.
And who is it? You believe that Tupac, Amelia Earhart, and Elvis or something are somehow on an island somewhere together? Is that what you were saying? Because you believe Amelia Earhart is still alive.
I do think, even though she's like 144,
She'd be 100. I think we discovered she'd be 144, but you're saying she's immortal, basically.
I feel like she never went into this triangle that they claim she flew into. I don't believe
Why did
it.
they spend so much time on that triangle in school?
Right.
I don't use that in any time of the day.
You're not navigating by the moon and the stars in an airplane?
They taught us
over
so
the
much
oceans.
about the Bermuda
You're
Triangle.
not using a sextant to get to work in the morning?
And they taught me a lot about quicksand, too. Like, I've never been in that situation.
Quicksand.
Quicksand and
that's
the
a new one.
Bermuda Triangle. They were really warning us about quicksand. I'm like, you guys, where okay. Anyways.
So I found this list of conspiracy theories. And I mean, it just goes on and on. I mean, the stuff that people believe in. And I don't, whatever. UFO and alien stuff, people believe in all of that. There's no way that there are not aliens. There are no way. And by the way, now people can listen to us in Washington, D.C. at the Pentagon. If you know if there are aliens, if you just call up here and let us know, because it'd just be really helpful. And we won't trace the call or anything. You can scramble your voice. It's like once and for all. Can we just put it out there? When there are aliens, we know about them, and they're hanging out in the desert in Nevada. So it's got to be that way.
And no one would react because the world is so crazy that everyone would
that
just
would be the
scroll
least
past
crazy
it.
thing I've heard so far today.
Literally.
So, yeah. There are theories that the dates of historical events have been deliberately distorted. And so none of that is true. Like stuff didn't happen when we said it happened. Another claim is that world governments have hidden evidence of an advanced worldwide civilization with access to free energy and partially populated by giants called Tartaria. Okay. Chemtrails. Have you heard this one? That the condensation trails, the contrails from most aircraft consist of chemical or biological agents that are toxic, and that the airplanes spitting out stuff that's supposed to be bad for us. Well, it probably is
I've
bad
heard
for us.
that
but-
one, yeah.
I mean, I can just go on and on. There's a conspiracy theory about New Coke. If you're old enough to know about New Coke, the theory claims that the Coca-Cola company intentionally changed an inferior formula with New Coke with the intent either of driving up demand for the original product or permitting the reintroduction of the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients. So it was like they were trying to trick us. Look over here for a minute while we change the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of course, you get into political JFK stuff. I mean, I can just go on and on. Do you believe in anything? Any kind of conspiracy theory?
Oh, I love a conspiracy. I think everything is a setup. But I really, my latest one is I believe social media is the new lottery.
Tell me more.
It's addicting.
Hold on, explain this. Well, it's designed to. It's designed the same way that gambling is.
Literally,
they're preying on the same part of your brain that gamblers sort of succumb to.
Absolutely, they will let you have a successful post that will go crazy, and then months and months you will try to recreate that, and it will never happen. And it's not that your content is bad or it's not. It's not good. It's simply the lottery. They want you to keep playing the game. They will also let people near you go viral or have these big moments because they want you to know that it can happen, but you have to keep playing to win. And I think it is very addictive. Okay. There should be a number to call.
Paulina, you must have a conspiracy theory of some kind that I'm not thinking of right now.
I'm trying to think. Absolutely, Amelia Earhart. I think she, first of all, didn't go into the triangle.
She is immortal as well.
She's immortal, but I think she was running from a man or something in her life. I really do. And she was like, I want out. And that's why we haven't heard from her.
So it was a love triangle of some kind. And she's like, we're getting in the airplane. Because I think there wasn't there someone. There was a dude with her, right? That was supposed to be navigating.
Now,
isn't that what it was?
I feel like something may have gone down.
Maybe shenanigans. Maybe they flew away, but they really didn't. They're not. They're alive. They just lived another life somewhere.
Like Butch and Sonny. did for 9 months or
It's
whatever.
giving.
So you're saying that they got stuck up there on purpose so that they could live out their true love.
They went up there and had a baby, left the baby up there to start a new
Now
civilization.
that is a wild take because it was
Yeah.
exactly 9 months they were up there.
Yep.
The whole process took place. But you're saying the baby's still up
The
there.
baby is up there.
That is a wild thing. Some people believe that birds aren't real. No bird is
Work
real.
for the government.
Birds.
That birds are not real. They're actually government surveillance drones. There is no such thing as a bird. Some people believe that Finland doesn't really exist. Some people believe the Earth is banana shaped. The moon is a hologram. Many people believe that Avril Lavigne has been replaced by a doppelganger, and the Avril Lavigne that we see now is not the real Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
I kind of see it.
Yeah.
That this is the theory that she died in 2003 and was replaced by a lookalike named Melissa. The bizarre claim suggests that the Canadian pop punk princess couldn't handle the pressures of fame and something bad happened. So to keep the money-making machine running, her label supposedly hired a doppelganger to take her place.
Oh, Paulina, you believe that about Selena Gomez. There's your conspiracy
I was
theory.
just going to say Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, I think they had a baby, and that baby is being raised by Kourtney Kardashian. I'm really, deep in this one.
Wow.
No, it really is.
No, I
How
saw it on
nuts do we
TikTok.
sound?
Oh, insane. And I hope they're not listening. I'm sorry if Justin Bieber's listening right now, but I truly think that they had a baby. Look at their baby, who's, I think, Rain Disick. Look at Rain Disick's baby photos, and then look at Justin Bieber's baby photos. It's
Keanu
giving.
Reeves is immortal, guys. Keanu Reeves, I don't know how we know that.
I
but-
believe that.
I just watched a movie with him last night. Yeah, he is.
Keanu, maybe because the guy has looked the same forever, so
Yeah.
maybe that's true. Who else is immortal? John Stamos, I think, is immortal.
Yes.
He's looked the same
Yep.
for my entire life.
He does Pilates.
You think that's what it is?
It might be.
Is that makes you immortal?
My friend saw him at Pilates. Nice. Almost got me to go.
I should get on the reformer then.
Me too.
And just be
Oh,
immortal.
yeah, I know the term.
Biggest stories of the day next after Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter. Bring your love, Fred Show.
Sabrina, Madonna, I got something I want to talk about. Don't comment on my ideas. I don't want your judgment or your expectations. Don't want me up like a toy. Your vision of me is a killer of joy. I know where the bodies are buried. Don't try to shut me up. Don't try to distract me with numbers. I did it all for love. Reload, 'cause you cannot shake me. Reload, 'cause you'll never break me. Reload, 'cause you cannot take me down. Don't rely on my moral compass.
A certain age. then you like it because it sounds like a Madonna song.
Oh, yeah.
And the whispering, very Madonna.
I want to talk about.
Makes you want to Vogue.
Yes.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I guess it does.
I love it.
Fred Show. It makes me want to vogue.
see you vogue.
Why don't you want to
I'm
vogue?
voguing right now.
Hey.
Biggest stories of the day in just a second. The Entertainment Report and blogs coming up. Good morning. Amy has a conspiracy theory. This is good. Hi, Amy. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is one I've never heard, Amy. Your conspiracy theory is what?
I really believe that Nutella is some sort of a conspiracy from our government. There's been 2 different times in our history that it's been a big push to go out and buy it.
There's been a push to buy it? To buy Nutella? You mean like an advertising campaign?
The marketing budget went up.
Yes, it was all political. Like in the 70s, it was a big push. And then now again, it was like around the Biden era. And then when it all happened on the spaceship, when it floated by, I was like, oh my God, this just confirmed my conspiracy. Like this was their advertisement. Somehow they made that happen.
Okay. All right.
It was odd that happened.
Was it though? Or is it just that they like Nutella and they brought it up there with them in their little go bag? Somebody brought the Honest, whatever that stuff was. What was
but that wasn't floating there.
What was the beauty product they brought up?
Lotion.
Jessica Alba's lotion up there. So somebody wanted Nutella, so they got it. Now, here's another thing. I think there are 2 kinds of people who like Nutella and people who don't. And I don't think I like it. I don't think I like Nutella. Is that a conspiracy theory? Like, am I part of the anti-movement or something?
Yeah.
They're coming to get you.
Am I part of the counterculture?
Yes, I refused to eat it because of that. And I know my son really had a push to buy it, and I started buying him the fake stuff because I didn't want him to eat what was in the real stuff because I was afraid of it.
Wow. All right. Well, hey, Amy, no judgment here. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Glad you called. That's a wild take. Uriel. Is it Uriel?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? This is another one, and I've read this multiple places. Conspiracy theory that you shouldn't be sharing any of your conspiracy theories on a first date is the point of this. But what is yours?
All right. So back in middle school, I went into this rabbit hole down YouTube with like the Illuminati and the music industry. And there's one with Paul McCartney dying in a car crash, and they say if you play Revolution 9 by the Beatles backwards, it plays out as the actual fiery car crash, and you hear him and everything. So, I mean, it sounds like it. So it's I kind of believe it.
So they recorded Paul McCartney's death and then reversed it and made a song out of it. That's the theory.
Either recorded it or they kind of just
reenacted it.
Reenacted it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Uriel. That is fascinating. Have a good day. Wow.
The Fred Show is
Never knew
on.
that.
Fred's biggest stories of the day.
Fantastic. All right. This is great news. And we don't do a lot of political stuff. Biggest stories of the day minus politics. But I have to share this. In a unanimous vote yesterday, the Senate barred its members and staff from using prediction markets, platforms where people wager on political and other future events, amid raising concern over conflicts of interest. So the resolution takes effect immediately, according to Politico. United States senators have no business engaging in speculative activities like prediction markets where collecting a taxpayer-funded paycheck. So it turns out we can't bet on world stuff. Like we had the guy in waiting by the phone a couple of days ago who was betting on the spaceship and all kinds of other crazy things that you could bet on. And then we had the guy in the military who allegedly planned the Venezuelan, kidnapping of the president or whatever, and then bet on that ahead of time and won $400,000. So they don't want senators doing this. Well, it's just very nice. I think that's probably good. They probably shouldn't be betting on the future that they determine. Yeah. The same way they're not allowed to invest in stuff that they legislate. We're going to let Apple open up a bunch of factories. I'm going to buy a bunch of Apple stock today. You can't do it. You can't do that. So this is wonderful news, and I'm really glad that we took time to do that. I thought we had other problems, but a new ranking looked at which U.S. states people dislike the most. And it's not just outsiders complaining. It includes what residents think, too. The most hated state in the U.S., guess?
Never. Florida.
Illinois.
You're
The
kidding
most
me.
hated state, Illinois.
You kidding me?
I can't. This is not a conspiracy theory. I would never kid you.
This is like when you found out Keith Urban and Nicole.
I know. I am offended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Illinois, New Jersey, New York, West Virginia, California, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Connecticut, and Kentucky are the most hated states. Why? Because of the high cost of living, politics and cultural divides, crime or economic struggles. These are all the factors that it looked into. Illinois, the most hated state. This one's for Kaelin, Michigan State alumnus. Go green.
Go white.
Do you say it the other way?
Yep. No, you did right.
I did it right?
Yeah.
So they scrambled to relocate some final exams after police said they discovered a man inside the school's largest academic building with household substances that could be used to run a meth lab. This guy's 31. He was charged Wednesday with malicious destruction of property and possessing substances to operate a meth lab. Wells Hall has been closed since Monday, and campus police didn't explicitly say that investigators discovered an active drug lab inside the building, but it sounds like they did because they have to put in new flooring, doors, and carpet, and all of that will have to be cleaned and replaced. The damage is set at more than $20,000. So there was a dude running a full-on meth lab in one of your school buildings at your college.
Couldn't be prouder. Thank you for the press, the good PR.
Yeah. And it was Wells Hall. Is it a science place or is it just any kind of hall?
It can be anything, I think. I mean, it's been 13 years exactly since I have graduated from there. However, when I posted this story, Hot Hillary, who's a nurse, she said while she was in school, in one of her classes, they made a substance that was one component off from meth. So I almost wonder if like he learned it there and then was like, got the other component and started his own little drug den right on campus.
I love when you buy like Sudafed and you have to sign the form and they have to look at your ID and you can only buy so much. And I'm looking at the pharmacist like, do I strike you as a guy who's smart enough to figure out how to make this like a illegal drug? Like, do you really? Do I look like a guy who can pull that off?
You're smart, so maybe.
I don't know. Thank you, but I don't know. This is for you, Paulina. Hershey gum. They're saying Hershey's makes gum. They're saying that their gum and mint sales are up as GLP-1 users fight what they call Ozempic breath.
Oh, no.
Have you experienced that?
I hope
Ozempic user?
Maybe.
Vocal Ozempic user. I'm not calling you out. You've been very vocal about your Ozempic journey.
This
isn't the first we're learning of that. I'm not like, Ozempic lady.
No, now I'm thinking about my breath. No, I love my GLP-1 and my Diet Coke and my Botox. That runs through my system, all three of those things.
Speak, sister.
Thank you, sister. But no, I probably do have that breath, so don't come near me.
KeKe, have you had this issue?
I hope not. I don't know. You know, I got braces, GLP-1s, all kind of stuff going on. So sorry if,
You do get dry mouth, though. Like, maybe
so that would explain it. But we've talked about this before. I've asked you guys, if I smelled, would you tell me? And you said no. If your breath were absolutely stank, I would tell you.
Don't tell me. Please don't tell me.
I would tell you. No, no, that's our job as your friend.
No.
We're friends. That's our job.
I'm so sensitive. No.
But would you rather be walking around and just fire breathing on everybody and then they're talking about you behind your back?
I really hope I would know before you guys knew, if that makes sense. Like, I would catch my own breath
That would hurt
before
your feelings?
I mean, anything would, yeah. You could look at me
wrong. So if I smelled bad, you really wouldn't, you'd let me walk around smelling bad? You wouldn't be like, yo, bro.
No. We've had that happen at this place, and I've never
For
told...
me?
No, not you. No.
Right. It's giving me smell.
No, this person doesn't you know who I'm talking about. This person's not here for years and years and years. But I was like, oh...
Okay. Oh, okay. Hershey they're crediting the GLP-1 weight loss drugs for a surprising sales boost. They said on their earnings call that while appetite-suppressing drugs like Ozempic are leading users to eat less candy, they're also driving strong demand for breath fresheners. Sales of the company's Icebreakers Mint and Gum brand rose 8% in the first quarter, and they're saying it's because of Ozempic breath. A guy really wanted some Pokemon cards. 45-year-old dude hid inside a Best Buy store in California before closing, apparently trying to sleep in the store overnight so he could be the first in line for the new Pokemon card drop. Now, I get this, because you pull the right Pokemon card, and that's like a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I can understand. I understand the passion here. I mean, it's for kids, but why not? Employees later spotted him on security cameras walking around the inside of the closed store and then called police. They say he didn't break in. He likely just stayed inside after closing, and he was booked on suspicion of burglary. And a nice story. A 12 12-year-old boy named Rowan has been dealing with multiple brain tumors since he was 8. He decided to set up a small lemonade stand to raise money for cancer research. After a day of selling drinks with his friends, he raised $22.25, and he proudly handed that over to his doctors, saying the hospital needed it more than he did. But that small gesture didn't stay small for long. His story spread. People were so moved by the idea of a kid battling cancer, still thinking about helping others, that donations started to pour in, many matching the original $22.25. And then came the jaw dropper. One anonymous donor, $100,000.
Oh,
and so it began as a modest lemonade stand, has turned into a major fundraiser for pediatric cancer research. So shout out to little Rowan, and I hope his battle is going well as could be. But yeah, so now they're up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's School Principals Day. It's School Lunch Hero Day for all the cafeteria workers. It's also Silver Star Service Banner Day in recognition of the sacrifices of American service members that you've made for our country. The day is for Americans to remember service members who've been wounded in combat, are sick, or are no longer with us. So shout out to all of you, all your families too. The entertainment report's next. Blogs after that. Waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? And trip to see BTS in Northern California on the Fred Show.
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did. Ooh, so girl, if you talk like you walk, come and talk to me. But look here, it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart. I just might. Oh, I just might.
Kaelin's entertainment report is on The Fred Show.
Okay, have to start out with a pretty heavy story, and I want to give the timeline, so a little bit longer, but Celeste Rivas' parents were investigated over allegations of child neglect and abuse about a year before David allegedly murdered the 14-year-old. But law enforcement found no wrongdoing. When Celeste went missing from her family home in California, cops say they opened this investigation. That was a couple weeks after she was first reported missing for the second time. So she's run away a couple times. It's unknown who called to complain, but a person did, expressing concern about a juvenile who had run away. They responded, interviewed everyone who was at her home, and they found no wrongdoing. But the thing is here, they were unable to interview Celeste herself, who had not been located, and therefore they were unable to determine if anything was going on with her. And that feels like a time where they maybe could have gotten to the bottom of like this person abusing her. Her family then reported her missing again in February and April 2024. They called David on February 17th, and this is new information. We're just getting this timeline after finding his number. So that's how they found out they had a relationship in her phone records. He claimed he hadn't spoken to her since February 13th, but also told them he didn't know she was a minor or missing. They say she went back home 2 days later. Her parents took her phone. Now listen to how disgusting this guy is, allegedly trying to get back into her life. He tried to contact her by driving to where she's from and paying one of her classmates $1,000 to give her a phone that he'd bought for her. They did a little over a year after her parents were investigated and cleared. They say that David ordered her an Uber to take her from her home to his home in the Hollywood Hills, and that was April 23rd, and that's when they say when she arrived, he killed her. They also claim they first met in 2022. She was 11 years old, and they began a sexual relationship by November of 2023 when he was 18 and she was 13. It's so heartbreaking. By the way, the memorial continues to grow outside her family home. Also so heartbreaking. As for her parents, they say after learning the way that she allegedly left this earth, they are in indescribable pain. And I can't imagine. And we will move on to something lighter for sure, but I wanted to give you the timeline if you were as invested in this case as I was. Actress Evangeline Lilly is blasting Disney over layoffs at Marvel Studios after roughly 1,000 employees were cut, many tied to Marvel's creative teams. She took to social calling out the move, calling it disgusting, accusing the company of turning its back on the very artists who built the MCU. She's especially upset that she sees it as a shift toward AI replacing human creativity, arguing that the artists who designed these iconic characters are now being pushed aside while their work is being used to train technology. She also called out Disney directly, saying, "Shame on you," urged lawmakers to step in and protect artists from being replaced. And lastly, iHeartRadio and TikTok had an exclusive album preview party last night for Ms. Zara Larsson, the beautiful, amazing, triple, quadruple threat for her new album, Midnight Sun Girls Trip. And I know you were all there, but she did a Q&A, which was really cool. Our friend EJ hosted it, and fans could hear stories behind the music and the creation of the album. Highlighted, of course, her music, which is a remix, this album, following her 2025 release of Midnight Sun, which I cannot stop singing that song. And it's in a commercial now, so it's even more in my head. But fans were able to join the party live on iHeartRadio and TikTok, and it was really, really cool. And I think it's cool that I work somewhere that like has a partnership with TikTok.
Oh,
I don't know. I think that's really awesome. If you want to catch up on anything you missed from the show today, you can always do that on the iHeartRadio app. Just search The Fred Show on demand.
I was going to play like a little theme song for you for this, but we don't really have one, KeKe. But you were saying that you miss certain TV characters.
Yeah, man.
Okay, fine. I'll come up with another theme. I have another idea now because I was looking for something very specific based on what you said.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I want to find it here. Before you tell your story of the TV character that you miss deeply. Go ahead.
Aw.
Go ahead, tell us.
Now, why would you do this to me on a Friday? Oh.
So, because you said it. So you grew up watching these shows,
Yes.
and you found lately that you miss the people from them?
Yes. Like random, I'll just get random days where I think about Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, he was such a good father, a good stand-up man. And he has no business being
because
gone.
what's his name's Will Smith's real dad showed up and then he bailed on him
He
right
bailed
there.
on him. Uncle Phil took him in.
He certainly did.
Put him through that nice school. Then he was a judge. He was also like a politician, a good one.
Wow.
He had he took care of his children. He let Hillary stay in the house till she was like 40. Like, that's a good man.
That is.
Uncle Phil was a good man. Yesterday, when Paulina's car went missing, I started thinking about Carl Winslow from the Family Matters show with Steve Urkel.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
like,
What
he
would
didn't
he
get
have done in that
enough credit.
situation?
Probably
the car.
found the car, rescued
He
me.
would have hit the streets.
Oh,
They would have canvassed the neighborhood.
Yes.
It would be
Man.
shut down. Everybody inside your house. Like, it would be like lockdown.
Yes.
I want to know, is there a TV character? 855-591-1035. You can call and text the same number. Fred Show Radio on all the socials. Is there a TV character that you find yourself just deeply missing? I miss Sydney Sweeney, and she's going to be on this weekend.
All right, you'll see her Sunday night.
Yeah, no,
Right.
she's back. I mean, it's fine. I got all the Sydney Sweeney I need.
Yeah, I miss Danny's Tanner, Bob Saget.
yeah.
They don't make them like single dads like that no more.
Nope.
Like that was a single dad who loved his kids. Worked his little
two
San
jobs.
Francisco, right? Good Morning San Francisco job,
Yeah.
TV anchor.
He had a house full of adults to help raise those children. There was 40. There were like 4 adults to every child.
It took a village, and John Stamos was at the door.
It's a bunch of random men raising.
Yeah,
no,
his
it's
uncle,
a
best
great
friend.
look.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I thought it was fabulous.
I mean, yeah, but in today's world, do you think like that?
In today's world, we need it more than ever.
Yes, we
with
do,
the way
girl.
rent is and
But
mortgages.
you don't think people would look sideways if there's just like
Oh,
a
yeah.
single random dudes in a house with all these kids?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the neighbor girls would go hang out over there, all of them. What was that annoying ass neighbor girl?
Kimmy Gibbler.
She's always over there, man. Get out of here.
Yeah. No.
Go get
Wasn't great.
eat your own food out of your kitchen. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Even the dad from Sister, T and Tamara's dad.
So you
on the
miss,
show.
basically you miss TGIF on Friday nights is what you miss if you grew up
He
with
was
that.
great.
I miss my dad, man. I don't know what's going on.
I always thought it was interesting that TGIF, if you remember this, it was Friday nights. I think it was on ABC. It was Family Matters, Sister, was it? I don't remember what else shows it. And then at 9 o'clock, it was like Murder Mystery 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Just like hard right turn.
Yep.
It was like family, nice, kids, great. Someone's dead. Boom. Just like that. I miss Chandler Bing.
I miss
Someone
him
said.
so much. I think about him all the time. Like, what would he say? What would he do?
Dr. Green from ER. I bawled when he died on the show. I don't know that I miss particular characters. I can say that there are shows that I feel a loss when they're over. Like Breaking Bad, I felt a loss when it was over. It was like, oh man, like that's that. That's it, you know?
And it doesn't have to end. Like, who said? I know Paulina went through a grief period with 50 Cent show Power.
I did.
Yeah, when that ended. Like, who said it had to end? We were
Right.
still watching.
But I don't know why they ended it.
Right.
Well, because I think the writers, they get to a point where it's like, this is a really good point for us to not keep doing this, such that we drive it to the ground.
Yeah.
I think people take for granted how hard it is to like write these shows and keep them interesting.
That's true.
And when you're at the top of the game, it's much better to go out like that. I think Glenn from Walking Dead. I didn't watch that, so I don't know. Boy Meets World. You just missed all of them. Everybody. Coach Taylor and his wife from Friday Night Lights.
Oh.
They were great.
Yeah, I wound up watching that whole thing like as a grown ass man.
I
And it's
tried.
a very sweet show, and it's yeah. What was the other one he was in more that I watched? It wasn't more recently, but I oh god, it's like the Outer Banks or something.
You watched Outer Banks?
Is that he's in that show, isn't it? Is that the one? No, what's the
I
show
don't
I'm
think
thinking of? He's in it. The
We
Coach
never
Taylor's
spoke about
in it,
this.
and he's
let's see.
he's a cop.
Oh.
Was it Outer Banks? He's a cop, and like really bad stuff happens. And Myra, good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Who do you miss? What show do you miss?
I miss Lorelai Gilmore from
Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
That's the mom, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she was a good mom too.
She was.
Yeah.
She was fun to hang out with, or at least that's what it looked like on the show. But she'd also fight for her baby. So
And she had her young
she
too,
was-
right? So she was like kind of growing up
she
with
was
her.
a teen.
Yeah.
She was a teen mom.
And so when the show ended, it was just kind of like, oh no. And I love coffee and they loved coffee. So,
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks.
I'm reading through all these things. Some of these are funny.
Tony Soprano.
I miss him more than I can describe to you.
There you go. See, that's what yeah.
I'm also attracted to him.
Ruth from Ozark. You missed Ruth from Ozark.
That's the
Bloodline. The show was Bloodline. That's what I watched.
I thought you watched Outer Banks.
No, I didn't watch that.
How dare you?
I don't think I watched that. No, Bloodline.
didn't.
I watched it well after the show was over. I think last year I streamed the whole thing. But he was in that too. He's a good actor. Rosie, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good morning. This is KeKe's missing Uncle Phil, really, and it's hard for her right
the
now.
most texts we've ever gotten.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Who do you miss?
I miss Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Yes.
He was just so wise.
And he's like 190, but he's still with us, isn't he?
Did you see him on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Yes. I did see he's still alive, which is absolutely insane. But
Shout
when
out
you
to
got a good
Feeney.
heart like that,
He was kind of mean at times, but like that was what you needed, right? Like the tough love.
yeah, they needed it. They needed it.
Yeah.
They needed that guidance.
Yes.
And
Yes,
it was kind of insane that he taught them from elementary school all the way through high school and then into college.
Right.
Yes, that was wild. And he got a job at their college. Like, I think I'd be a little concerned.
Also
like, bro,
creepy.
you're obsessed with these
Would
kids.
never
Like, leave them
fly
alone,
today.
man. Like, why are you always here, bro? Thank you, Rosie. Have a good day.
That's a good point.
You too.
That is a little strange that he followed them all the way through their schooling.
Right, like nobody investigated.
And you know what? They needed him every single time.
I mean, I like Topanga too, but like not that much, you know. Hey, Laura. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. You miss this character the way that KeKe misses
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince.
Dylan McKay from 90210.
Dylan McKay, what a goody two shoes that guy was. He always seemed to get it right. You know, he was always making his parents proud. It was his sister that was always messing everything up.
That was Brandon.
Oh, that was Brandon. Dylan was the bad boy, right? That was Luke Perry. Yes, he had he had like an actual like full on house with an ocean view and like and he had a classic car because I guess what was the narrative? His parents died and left him everything. Is that what it was?
His dad was a criminal and his mom was in Hawaii and he was an alcoholic at like 17.
Right, but he was actually like 30 on the show. But I just remember being a kid watching that show being like, dude, that guy is awesome. He has his own house at 17 in a car and all the hot girls want to come over because he's completely emotionally avoidant and inaccessible. Yes.
Totally.
Thank you, Laura. I got all excited about that. Have a good day. Sarah, you miss Mr. Belding?
Of course I do.
You know, I met him once.
Did you really?
I met Mr. Belding one time. Yeah, I'm like, you're Mr. Belding. He's like, yep. I mean, I don't think he ever had it. He may have had other actor roles, but he could have played like a cop and I would have been like, where's Mr. Belding? Like, I couldn't have taken him seriously in any other role. He was Mr. Belding.
Of course, and that poor guy has been put through so much between Zach and Screech's antics. I mean, I just miss him so much.
Yeah, Mr. Belding. Thank you, Sarah. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
There's a guy that, like, he's a real grown-up and a real human, but, you know, there are certain settings where if I saw him, I'd be disappointed in him. Like, if I walked in and I saw, I think his name is Dennis Haskins.
Yep.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
But, like, if I walked in and I saw Dennis Haskins, like, in a strip club, I'd be disappointed. Like, dude, you're not supposed to be here. Like, you're Mr. Belding, you know? And, like... But yeah, you can be here because you're just a normal guy. But I'd be like, this is disappointing to me. I grew up. You were supposed to be the voice of reason.
Right. Yeah. And what you doing in here?
I'm not going to tell you who it is, but maybe I'll tell you off the air. But there was a very well-known cable network celebrity. I'm just going to put it this way. And I saw him in a restaurant. And the bar was known for shenanigans. I'll just say the bar was known for some things that you're really not supposed to do.
Okay.
And it's a nice restaurant, but the bar has a bit of a reputation for, you know, maybe men finding things to do later kind of thing. Anyway, so I saw this
love the
guy
way you're
in there.
dancing around this.
Because I don't want to give anything away, but I saw this guy and I ran over. I was waiting for someone else and I ran over to him and I was like, "You're so-and-so." And he looked at me like, "This is the one time in my whole life that I do not want you to know who I am." And he looked at me, he's like, "Yeah." And he immediately left, like walked right out. And I'm like, I don't know what he was up to, but I was so excited. I'm like, "Dude, what's up, man? How you doing? You're that guy."
You blew his spot up.
I blew his spot up, and he had to leave immediately.
Aw.
I have no idea what he was up to, but whatever it was, that the moment he was spotted, and I guess he thought he was safe because it's a very niche audience that would know who he was. But I knew, and I was so pumped. And he left immediately.
He couldn't even.
Right.
To this day, I have no idea exactly what he was up to. Someone said Mr. Rogers, and then Corey said Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one. R.I.P. to her.
You know I miss my Lucy, but you think it's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, I don't confuse them.
I think you too.
You love Lucille Ball. I know
Love.
that. But for some reason, every time I see Marilyn Monroe, it triggers, Kaelin loves her, but not her.
No.
It's someone else. But I know that they're two different people. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory. Perhaps they're only one. And maybe they're both, maybe that one person that played both is still alive. It very well could be. Let's do blogs. Waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? BTS in Northern California. $100 with Showbiz KeKe and Fratelli, and we're commercial free.
Get up, wake up. More Fred Show next.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission,
Ding-a-ling shindig. Shindig, hoedown, bow wow. I'm trying to come up with different names for it, but I can't remember.
Honky-tonk?
You know, it's a honky-tonk. It is. Good morning, Paulina.
Hey.
You found your car.
I found my car. I will hopefully get it soon. Release my car. Let it go.
You found it a distance from your home. It's been impounded, and you think that the fact that you don't fill your tires with air, which if I have to personally from now on go down there and check your tires, I can't have you rolling around these streets on low tires. But for some reason, you think that's the reason that they gave up on the police chase or whatever, and they just left the car somewhere because you can't see out of your windshield, and because your tires are not filled with air. So you think that they stole the worst car on the block, basically.
That's my theory, and probably the unlocked car. But my windshield's already cracked. Like, it's cracked across the board. Long story.
Okay.
Haven't fixed it. And then I have very low tire pressure in a specific tire.
It's so wild because
it is wild.
I understand that, going to the car place and dealing with all that is a pain, and it can be expensive and intimidating. But if only there were a guy on the show whose life partner owned a garage and would do all of this for called the Garage.
Yeah.
It's not really called the Garage, but it is. It should be called the Garage.
It should be rebranded.
And if only you could go there and get a deep discount on all of these repairs because he cares about your well-being.
He's really sick of me, so I'm sure at this point he hates to see me coming. The only issue with him is that I have to leave it overnight because of all the work that I need. So I'm going to have to take a bicycle home or something because I don't know how I'm going to get around.
Well, I mean, you managed to figure out how to deal with a stolen car, so I think you can leave it in the garage for one day.
I didn't leave my house yesterday. I was miserable. You guys, I couldn't go nowhere.
Hi, KeKe.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm hanging.
Bella Hamid's here on the phone and the text, 855-591-1035. Blogs in just a second. I want to hear about your speaking engagement yesterday. Waiting by the phone after that, why did somebody get ghosted? Showbiz Shelly's out today. KeKe's filling in for Shelly. $100 is the prize. Now, you've played this game when Shelly's been out having babies and things. Your record as a fill-in, 46 wins and 7 losses. That's impressive.
Not that bad, right?
That's pretty good.
Okay. That's
good.
$100 will play, and we're also going to give you this trip in the last keyword in about 10 minutes or so for the BTS flyaway to Northern California Fred Show exclusive. And then I'll give you 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes to put the sentence together with all the 10 keywords, and we're going to hook somebody up with the trip around 7:55 Central, 8:55 Eastern. If you're missing any keywords, you still have time to jump on the iHeart app, search for the Fred Show on demand, and get the words that you don't have.
They talk about it.
Yeah, they talk better than they type.
They talk about it. Talk about it.
These are the radio blogs on the Fred Show.
Like we're writing in our diary, except we say them aloud. We call them blogs. This is a Kaelin, Paulina joint blog. I don't know who's taking the lead, but go ahead.
Kaelina.
Kaelina?
Yep, Kaelina.
Kaelina is our name?
Yeah, we're married now. We're joint.
Okay, I love that. Dear blog, so Paulina and I were asked to speak to some elementary schools yesterday. One school, but elementary school students. And first of all, I want to just say that Paulina is the trooper of all troopers because that was the morning her car got stolen. She still came to work.
Yep.
She went to talk to them kids. I don't know if I would have been as strong as you, so that's amazing.
Yeah, I got to give you some props.
Oh, thank you, guys.
You walked out to a stolen car situation.
I sent you guys the video too. We got to post that.
Oh my Lord, that's a great video.
It is
I walked
so
out
funny.
of the house and you just see me looking around.
Oh, I don't think I've watched that.
It's on our group
I
chat.
got to go look then. I
Yeah.
got to go look. So,
It's
and
hysterical.
then you got in here in time to help us launch our new cities, which was only kind of important.
Yeah.
And then half of the studio didn't work.
Yes.
But we still pulled that off. And then you went and spoke to children.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway,
I
so
did.
how
Thank
did
you.
it go?
I hope it brings you good karma. It was Cardenas, by the way, and there's some things that I think we've all probably come to expect when you're speaking to kids, especially of a younger age. Now, a couple funny things happened. So first of all, I'm trying to warm them up, and I think we were the last session, so I said, did you guys
Were you
go?
doing a little comedy routine for warm them up?
I was doing Debbie Comedy Jam. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was boring for them.
You guys ever been to the airport?
Right. I did a set. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They didn't. A lot of it went over their heads.
I know you got a good solid 10 or 15 in you.
Yeah, I asked for single ladies, and she's like, I'm in fourth grade. So,
right.
anyways, so I asked them, have you been to any other cool sessions about other jobs? Because it was their career day, and this boy goes, I saw a Cybertruck, and so
Yes.
I was like. any cool speakers? No, but I saw a Cybertruck. There was a Cybertruck. One of the career people drove into the parking lot, so the entire school was not focused because everyone kept going out to see the Cybertruck. So I was like, okay, I know how this is going to go. Then
and you're like, we don't have a car. Neither one of us.
I'm like, wait till you hear about what's happened to us.
Right.
Our Cybertruck got stolen.
Right. Our speech could have been a little melancholy if we really didn't, pull it out of us. So then this kid raises his hand as we're talking, and I told them, whenever you want to interrupt, raise your hand. And so he goes, do you ever watch iCarly? And I was... I'm a little old for that, but I was like, yeah, I watch iCarly, trying to tie it back. I'm like, doesn't she do like a show or something?
Did great with that one.
Yeah, Paulina says that she would have told him to knock it off and we're not doing this. Stop trolling me.
Because he did it twice to us. And I was like, now you're just trolling me.
Yeah, so I tried to work it back into the speech. Then a couple minutes later, raised hands. Do you have any plans to interview iCarly? And I was like, oh my goodness, how am I going to bring
I can only imagine Kaelin trying to keep this thing, in your maternal way, trying to keep this thing on the tracks. It's like, no.
I was, and then Paulina.
But are you going to interview iCarly? Because that would be a good get for us.
Is it Miranda Cosgrove?
Which one?
Yeah,
The iCarly kid.
Yeah,
he was
Miranda.
really obsessed. The teachers didn't know what that was about. And then we were like, okay, because I know they always want to know, they always ask, how much do you make? Which I was prepared for. They did not. And they ask, who's the most famous person you met? So when we got into that conversation, we were saying people that they knew. They were getting excited. And Paulina goes, you guys know Robert De Niro? And all these fourth graders, I don't even think Gen Z would know who Robert De Niro is. And these fourth graders are like, no.
I'm like, wrong crowd.
Wrong crowd. It was a very funny day, but I have hope for the future. They were actually like paying attention. They were locked in. I think you also asked them if they had Instagram. Fourth grade is young, right?
I guess, but I was like talking about like our roles
You guys got
here.
an OnlyFans?
Right. No, we're talking about our roles, and I'm like,
you like the movie Scarface?
Never too early.
I said it. I'm like, y'all got TikTok, Instagram.
I was like, I don't know if they do because some of them look scared. I'm like, your parents probably don't let you.
Oh yeah, their parents said no. Got it.
You know what's funny is I've done a few of these things before in the past, and like the kids are sort of like, some of them get excited, but what I've found is the only reason I'm there is because the adults in the room are excited about it.
Right.
Like,
Yes,
the
they really
teachers
were.
will be like, come to our, in career day, and I'll go, and some of the kids know because their parents listen in the car or whatever, but for the most part, it's the adults in the back like, yay, and then the kids are like, I don't know who this is. I have no idea.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. Another little girl goes, hi. She's the shyest girl. Do you have a photo of the show? And I thought she wanted a photo, so she came over after the thing. Can I see a photo of the
She
show?
didn't want to take a picture
No.
with you. She wanted to see a picture
photo of
the
all of us
Of the
together.
show.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you going to do with this girl? But yeah,
we got quite a few photos she could pick from.
That's okay.
Good
yeah.
photos.
No, it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. Well, good job, guys. Educating the youth of America. And I hope you pumped him up about this business because it's a tough one. It's a tough one, full of twists and turns.
Yes, on a day where nothing worked, Paulina got her car stolen. They said, out of 10, how fun is your job? And I said, hey, it's a day-by-day thing,
Yeah.
just like you guys feel about your day at school.
Gratitude's always a 10.
Yes.
In entertainment value, fun, that varies. Also, KeKe, I know you're doing something this weekend for our Chicago friends, an organization that I was introduced to, and you're hosting their gala, and I want you to plug them and what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Foster Progress. It is their 10th anniversary this year, and they provide like resources, funds, programs, mentorship for children who have been impacted by foster care.
Yeah.
So even when you're in foster care, when you're out of it, they still help you get your life together and help you go to college. So they're doing their 10 years of making this gala happen, and I'm going. They're hosting.
You're hosting it. Thank you for doing that.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
one of the
amazing.
13 is on their board, and so we had a call, and they explained to me the stuff they're doing, and it's like they help them start to finish, all the way through college, a lot of support. So great organization.
awesome.
Thank you for look at the two of you, all the three of you. What have I done for society this week? Absolutely nothing. Waiting by the phone. I've done waiting by the phone. Why did somebody get ghosted? It's next.
Just one more tear to cry, one teardrop from my
easily clear her name, but they are staying silent. So don't do that. Maybe Etsy witches is fine, like whatever, but don't do that. Do not send anyone death threats over a breakup you know nothing about. Taylor Swift was back with the damn clocks that she loves so much yesterday after her website shared a mysterious countdown and then it disappeared within minutes. It was set to end around May 2nd. So tomorrow it had a blue sky and a cloud design, which fans linked to Toy Story visuals. She hasn't, of course, explained it, but fans think that it could hint at new music tied to Toy Story 5, which would be pretty cute. And new fear unlocked. Plus a warning for you all. Kathy Hilton is the gift that keeps on giving, and she is Paris Hilton's mom, if you don't know. And she, part 3, I think it was, of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion aired. And I want you guys to listen to her tell you about her new diet and who she thought was endorsing it.
So I had a little problem. I went on the Jell-O diet.
Oh.
What? No, what's the Jell-O? There's a new Jell-O diet that Oprah Winfrey,
Really?
Michelle Obama,
Are you sure?
Kelly Clarkson, with vinegar and baking soda. What is? It has messed up my whole entire system. I was so bloated I could not fit into anything.
Oh, you were bloated from the diet.
The first day I lost 2 pounds, and then they're lying to me. It was all AI.
You did an AI.
You did an AI Jell-O diet.
So
baking soda, vinegar, Jell-O? And she thought that was a good idea?
And it was like, they were posting it, linking it to like Dr. Oz, and you heard Michelle Obama. And so she thought it was a diet fad. So you guys really research your diets and research celebrity endorsements, because my love, Kathy, she couldn't fit into clothes.
That's so funny.
She's hysterical. If you want to see our faces throughout the show, you can always do that on Fred Show Radio. Also, the Fred Show on Demand on the free iHeart app is always available to you.
Gave you the last keyword. It was win. In a couple of minutes, we'll have you call with the sentence, because all the 10 keywords make a sentence, because our boss, it has to, it has to. And it has to be clever, and it has to do whatever. So anyway, you got the sentence now, and in a couple of minutes, we'll have you call, and then someone wins the trip. Fred Show exclusive BTS Stadium Tour, Northern California. Showbiz KeKe is up next, so $100 is the prize. You're filling in for Shelly today. Our pop culture game, 5 questions. If you can beat KeKe, we'll give you $100. 46 wins, 7 losses. 855-591-1035. We'll call now, and we'll play next. Fred's Show.
gaga, ooh la la, while tell the
It's the Fred Show. Do you have what it takes to battle?
You can't hang with the KeKe. I know that's right. Yeah.
That's your own intro and everything. All right, KeKe.
Pop it, drop it, twerk it, bounce it, roll it, pick it up, put it back, ayy, drop it, pop it, unlock it, stop it, pop it, drop it, back it up, ayy. Happy Friday, we on the Fred Show. It's time to play this game.
Okay.
With some money. I'm gonna probably lose, but come on and let's see who got it.
Pick it up and put it back.
Yes.
Pick it up, put it back.
Yes, girl.
There, but not there. It's very confusing, your instructions. It's
Pop it, lock it, drop
Pop it, lock it, but put it back, but not put it there.
Yes.
Emily, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
Emily, what did you think of that? You got serenaded to start the little game. Wasn't that exciting?
I mean, it's always exciting talking to you guys.
Wow. Thank you so much. In typical fashion, we only have 13 listeners, which means we talk to Emily every day, I'm sure. But thank you for calling and thank you for listening. We're very grateful for you. $100 is the prize. Shelly's out today. KeKe's record in this game, 46 wins, 7 losses. It's 5 pop culture questions. And spoiler alert, and I guess pro tip, we give you the answers on the show in the entertainment report. Yet, for some reason, not everybody wins. KeKe got to go.
All right, good luck.
All right, off she goes. Sound boof poof. She's leaving the room. She cannot hear the questions. All right, Emily, question number 1. The lead singer of this iconic boy band said that producer Max Martin's accent is the reason he sings it, "It's Gonna Be My," on their song, "It's Gonna Be Me."
The boy band's in sync. Justin Timberlake's the one who's May.
Yeah, exactly. New photos show Abby from Love on the Spectrum looking happy despite her recent breakup with David. On which streaming service or network would you find that show?
TLC. I think that'd be Hulu.
Can we? Is it on that network too, though? I don't know. Let's double check. I don't know that it is. Shiloh Sanders told an award-winning journalist to go make a sandwich in defense of his brother Shador. Who is their famous father?
Oh, prime time. The coach.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you were close. Two left, though. You got this. Actress Brenda Song was spotted having a date with her fiancé at a Lakers game. Which Home Alone actor is she engaged to?
Macaulay Culkin.
And dancer and TikToker Charli D'Amelio is 22 today. Who is her older sister who is also an influencer and singer?
Charli D'Amelio's sister?
Yes. 3, 2.
Oh, God, it's not Addison.
Is that show on?
Not at all.
Not, okay, so it's 2. 2, yeah. You got a 2. Comes out. She got a 5, KeKe. She got a 5. No, she didn't. She got a 2.
Oh, okay.
I was just playing with you.
Oh, don't do that. That's wrong.
Sorry. I know you're right. Well, I just wanted to. I wanted you to be on your game.
I'm scared.
I thought I had 3.
You got 1, and you got.
No.
You got 1 and you got 4. And stop talking, because KeKe's in here. She can hear you now. 1 second. Question number 1 for you, KeKe. The lead singer of this iconic boy band said that producer Max Martin's accent is the reason he sings it, "It's Gonna Be My," on their song, "It's Gonna Be Me."
Okay, you want the boy band?
Yeah.
Oh, in sync.
Yeah, that was a lot of words I just said. New photos show Abby from Love on the Spectrum looking happy despite her recent breakup with David. On which streaming service or network would you find that show?
Sounds like TLC.
That's what she said too. We're looking for Netflix though.
Oh,
we're looking for Netflix. It's really not on TLC.
No, it said AI says it is not tied to TLC in any way. It's Netflix.
Okay. Shiloh Sanders told an award-winning journalist to go make a sandwich in defense of his brother Shador. Who is their famous father?
Deion Sanders.
That's correct. Actress Brenda Song was spotted having a date night with her fiancé at a Lakers game. Which Home Alone actor is she engaged to?
Macaulay Culkin.
And dancer and TikToker Charli D'Amelio is 22 today. Who is her older sister who is also an influencer and singer?
Dixie.
That's a 4.
D'Amelio.
That is a 4. Hey, Emily, it's a 4. So I don't think there's any dispute. But you did a great job.
No. She got me.
You were close on some, though.
You were very close. Primetime was good. It just we needed Dion, but you know what you're talking about. But you have to say it. My name is Emily. I got showed up on the showdown, and you can't hang with the KeKe.
My name is Emily. I got showed up on the showdown, and I can't hang with the KeKe.
Oh, wow.
You go, girl.
That was really good. And even if we accepted primetime, you still only got, I think, a 3. So for the people saying.
No. It's a clean win on her.
Emily, thank you for supporting us because, the people get in the text, they get all uppity, they get all upset. But thank you. We're going to get you something anyway. But hang on one second. Have a great day.
Thank you, too.
And thank you for listening. You, Emily, can't hang with a KeKe.
Boots, cat, boo, boo, cat, cat, boo, cat, boo, boo, cat, cat, boo, cat, boo, boo, cat, cat. I could have sworn that show was on TLC. Boo, cat, boo, boo, cat, cat, boo.
It seems like a show that should be on there.
Oh, yeah, they do all kind of stuff over there.
TLC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does seem that way. All right, if you know all the words, all 10 words, you can make the sentence. Then you have to call right now for the all-expenses-paid trip to see BTS in Northern California at the Stadium Tour. Sold-out tickets, airfare, hotel, all of that. If you have all 10 keywords, you've made the sentence. 855-591-1035. Call now. Someone's going to win.
More Fred Show next.
This is an important notice.
Soft 75, minor dad bod, no problem. I was doing like sit-ups and I don't know, weird downward dog with Gideon the assassin personal trainer yesterday, and I'm thinking, I don't know, being soft is not all that bad, is it?
No, I like being fine.
Do I have to do all this? Or maybe I'll get on the GLP-1 thing and then I'll get some gum so I can combat the GLP breath.
I've been waiting for you on this side.
I'm not doing it.
But the thing is, too, you get like the Ozempic booty. Like, you heard of that?
Oh,
You
like
lose
saggy kind of?
You kind of lose your booty. I know, my
I
BBL
don't
is
have
gone.
a booty. The booty I don't have will disappear if I get on the Ozempic?
You will literally have nothing.
See, I can't. Plus, if you're
can't
on it,
afford to lose
good
anymore.
for you. Like, same. I got nothing. So, God bless you if it works for you, and it's amazing. Do it. If your doctor says do it, do it. I think I need to exercise because my brain needs it because I'm crazy, and my cholesterol needs it. I just have to do it.
Yeah, man.
And I know you can do both, but anyway, good for you.
Thank you.
Your breath stinks. I'm kidding. It
Hey,
doesn't.
don't play with me like that.
It doesn't stink. Hey, Melody, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm good. Nervous.
Well, now, first of all, I don't know. There's nothing to be nervous about. We're just a bunch of clowns, and we only have 13 listeners, and we keep adding places, and we still only have 13 listeners, so it's fine. We've accepted it. So we're giving away this trip to see BTS in Northern California, and we've been giving out keywords every day for the last 2 weeks, and we left them on the iHeartRadio app if you missed any of them, so everybody had an opportunity to win. But the 10 words that we gave you, unscrambled, make a sentence. What would that sentence be if you had to, I don't know, guess?
No more hiatus for BTS. Win by being a 13er.
Just one more time, real slow, just because I want to make sure I got it.
No more hiatus for BTS. Win by being a 13er.
Melanie, my friend, you're going to see BTS in Northern California. You win!
Winner!
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm shaking. Right now.
I was like, no reaction?
Yeah, she passed out on us.
Shock. Okay, good. I was okay. Because, we've had one before where it's like, you want a trip to meet Jesus. Yeah. And the person's like, oh, that's...
They're like, what?
That'll be all
So
right.
I'm like literally shaking right now.
Oh, Melanie! You won!
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So excited for you. We're excited that you're going to Stanford to see BTS Stadium Tour. Got the hotel, got the airfare. It's all covered. Thank you so much for being a 13er and enjoy the show.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on one second. I love it. She's going to have a good time. Take pictures. Send it to us. Tag us. Do all that stuff. All right. DJ Neurotic is here. Here we go. The Friday Throwback Dance Party. All your favorite throwbacks mixed together to kick off the weekend. 855-591-1035. You can text us there. Tell us who you are, where you're listening. We'll shout you out.
Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you want to hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just nothing your bedpost, but you're just a lot in a song. Drop a heart, break a name. We're sleeping for the road team. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun, complex, not getting flooded. We're going down, around, and Sugarwood going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun, complex, not getting flooded. Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. But what a shame the poor groom's bride is all. Shh. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better.
ahead. He's always thinking about something. We got themes. We got little drops in there. DJ NUROTIC on all the socials. The Friday Throwback Dance Party. Shout out to Hector and Alex, too. Good morning. Thanks for having us on.
Kaelin's Entertainment Report is on The Fred Show.
I have a Secret Lives of Mormon Wives update. Star Taylor Frankie Paul and her ex Dakota Mortensen reunited in a Utah court yesterday for the first time since their legal drama began in February. According to a live video stream, the former couple sat during a custody hearing for their son Ever, who is 2 years old, and I am just thinking about him constantly. Because they literally have dueling protective orders. They each have one against each other. It's made things very complicated. Dakota's lawyer claimed that he waited so long to drop this video and come forward with his story the day before her Bachelorette season was supposed to air because he was afraid of retaliation. Meanwhile, Taylor's lawyer said he literally wants to destroy her. He wants to subject her and her family to a new round of torment. Yes, there are career implications to it. There's massive embarrassment associated with that. The Utah judge, though, he criticized both of them, and he was like, I need to have a sit down with y'all. He said it's been a very toxic relationship. He said it's beyond the pale of a lot of ways the toxicity that they have between each other. He said, what I've seen from the evidence, even post last hearing, there seems to be a continuing attraction that they have for one another. You guys have to figure it a lot out here. You have to function as co-parents for your son. So he kind of gave them a come to Jesus talk, and I hope it works. I hope everybody is on the up and up. It's still wild to me that there's a live stream of their hearing. Britney Spears has been formally charged, with a misdemeanor DUI after being pulled over in March in California for erratic driving. Because it's her first offense, prosecutors may allow a reduced charge like reckless driving, which could mean probation fines, mandatory classes instead of jail time. Since the arrest, though, she has voluntarily entered rehab, and her team says she's taking the situation very seriously as the case heads to court in early May, so early this month. But we did see the first photos of her since she has gotten out of rehab, and it seems like she's doing well. So hopefully this is a new start for her, because also her sons are back in her life. And lastly, we have been talking a lot about Mr. Michael Jackson. Told you earlier that they are gearing up for a second movie right now. And KeKe, I have a couple of things. Next time you do KeKe karaoke for the sequel to the movie,
okay,
I have a couple of things that we need to get. Well, Fred needs to get for you. So some of Michael's memorabilia, iconic memorabilia, is going up for auction. So those iconic crystal socks.
Ooh, yes.
The fedora with a red feather peeking out of it.
Cool.
Yes.
And a pair of loafers that he wore lined in silver ink. So, I mean, these won't come cheap, but I think, Fred, you should buy these for her because she sounds so much like him, but we...
Like all of them?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, she needs the whole outfit.
I see, but she sounds so... I'm sorry, I interrupted you there.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, I don't remember, but...
She sounds so much like it. What, she should have the outfit like to wear?
Oh, yeah, like...
Yeah, you were saying I'm so talented, I sound just like him, I'm beautiful, I can moonwalk and all that.
Yeah, but the only thing missing is that she doesn't look like him. So I need her to get these. You could also get her a military jacket that he wore to Eastern Europe in the early 90s, just after the Berlin Wall fell, if you were wondering.
I can't imagine having money like that, where it's like you walk in my house and there's just on top of a pillar, there's a box with a hat in it. It's like, oh, that was Michael Jackson's hat.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and there was Jim Irsay. We talked about this. Is the guy that he just passed away recently, within the last year, but he owned the Indianapolis Colts. He bought stuff like this, and he has gazillions of dollars, and they're selling it now. One of the auction houses, Christie's or somebody, of this kind of thing. Like, it's like, I don't know, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr's this, and Paul McCartney's that, and Kurt Cobain's this. And I mean, if you go look at the list of stuff, it's just wild. Like the original Constitution or something, like he owned it and he's selling it. But I don't know what you do with these things. I guess if you're rich and you have all kinds of money, you buy them and you just have them and look at them.
You wear them when you do KeKe karaoke.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you had Michael Jackson's hat, do you actually wear that, though? I don't think I would.
You would bless your head with it, yes. You have to.
And then she'd start moonwalking like uncontrollably. Fred, the Medici royal family secret collection auction and more begins on Saturday at
Locked in.
10 a.m. So
Yeah,
if you
locked
want to
in.
go and get that for
Sure,
her.
prices are reasonable.
Yes. Yeah. Not a lot of people are talking about him.
Mm-mm.
And if you want to catch up on anything you missed from the week or really anytime, you can always do that no matter when. The free iHeartRadio app, just search The Fred Show on demand.
Today's fun fact is about lizards. I got a lizard fun fact for you, and we'll do it.
More Fred Show next. This is the Fred Show.
Somber at the UC on November 4th. You can buy tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. But thanks to Live Nation, you're in for free on The Fred Show to see Somber. 855-591-1035. The Fred Show is on KISS. It's Fred from The Fred Show and Amy Witherite from 1-800-TRUCK-RACK. And we talk all the time about how expertise matters. And Amy, you have the experts at 1-800-TRUCK-RACK.
Yeah, we have a great team of wreck responders that actually go out to the wreck. They're our RT team. Let's hear from Juan and why it's so important to call us right away.
It is crucial that we're making it out there as soon as possible. Within 48 hours of us signing up a case, we are making it out to the scene of accident where we are performing a full scene investigation. We are collecting any physical debris, documenting any skid marks.
I love it.
And even speaking to business owners in regards to any potential video footage that they might have on scene.
So if you want 911, because really, that's Juan almost. He's on it. To go get your video and take care of your case, you got to call 1-800-TRUCK-RACK right away.
We got Amy the comedian, 1-800-TRUCK-RACK and 1-800-TRUCK-RACK.com because expertise matters.
1035 KISS FM. Traffic.
Inbound Kennedy, 34 minutes. O'Hare to downtown, 28. Back to the airport. Eisenhower's 32. Manheim to the post office. Stevenson, just about 31 minutes from the Tri-State to the Drive. Northbound Drive, you're jammed at Bryn Mawr to Hollywood. Northbound Tri-State stop and go 159th to pass Cicero with a crash on the right shoulder. I'm Bonnie Green, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Jewel-Osco. Shop Jewel-Osco for the hottest meat deals. Value packs of fresh, boneless, skinless chicken breasts are $1.99 a pound. Limit 10 pounds. Plus, spring into fresh with a $1.99 digital deal on Fresh Express salads. Check app for details.
Hey, this is Tom from Culture Pop Soda, and I'm excited to announce our newest flavor. It's raspberry lemonade. It's a fresh take on lemonade. Just like all our other flavors, it's delicious, refreshing, and not too sweet. Go find Culture Pop at your local store.
Commitment issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Make the move and watch your savings stack up. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you are active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
When the news affects your family, your job, or your wallet, count on clear and useful information.
Suben los impuestos a la propiedad, pero estas son tus opciones.
News that gives you the context you need to make important decisions.
Estos son los pasos para obtener ayuda.
Explanations that prepare you.
A partir de lunes, los cambios en las carreteras afectará tu viaje.
On your TV, online, streaming, and on our app. Count on us, not only for the news, but how it impacts you. Noticiero Telemundo Chicago.
Staples has hundreds of ways to grow your business this spring, like spectacular signs, brilliant brochures, eye-popping posters, mouth-watering menus, and more. Shop now through June 13th and save up to $150 on all your custom prints. Staples. That was easy.
Hi, I'm Steve Malman. At Malman Law, we're doing the most, and we mean it. We get you the most money with the most personal injury lawyers in Chicago. If you've been in an auto accident, we'll do the most for you. Call 888-MALMAN Law or visit malmanlaw.com today.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Attorney Advertising, Top Dog Law, 6343 Southwestern Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Paid actor dramatization. Top Dog is not really are the best. No guarantees of success. You see that? It's an accident. Call the dog. Call the dog. Top Dog. Call the dog. Call the dog. Call the dog. Top Dog. Call the dog. You were sitting in your car, seen a bad accident, came really close to you.
so much. Guys, this is simple. Did you know a group of lizards is called a lounge?
What?
Cute.
A group of lizards is called a lounge.
Oh.
So while most lizards are solitary, they sometimes lounge together in basking spots and share warm surfaces like rocks. And so they get all together. Like, that's what we are. We're a lounge. All of us.
Lizards.
I guess we're lizards. But yeah, we just lay around and bask.
I am cold-blooded.
So, yeah, there you go. Did you know that a group of penguins is called a raft if they're in the water?
I didn't know that one.
Uh-huh.
I know a flamboyance.
That's what are they? The flamingos.
Yes.
Oh.
A bunch of flamingos are called a flamboyant. I think that's more us. I think we're a flamboyant. Yeah.
More Fred Show next.
Right here.
Are you an adult with uncontrolled moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms and still packing a backup bag of clothes? Just in case, Skyrizi Risankizumab Riza can help you take control of your Crohn's. Feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help people achieve remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.